Welcome back to my bathroom. Today it's part 2 of the Teemu anxiety stress relief gizmos, gadgets, things. We have more things. Part 1 will be in the description box. There was some goodies in there, like this patchouli hammer. I've been using it. I've been there, done that, using it. We're gonna unbox all this together, try it out, test it out, see if it's worth the money or not. Okay. This one has lots of packing tape and it's in a little Ziploc baggie. They wrapped this one like it was about to cross the border. What? This is an anxiety relief wearable pillow. It's a turtle shell. It's compression therapy, kind of similar to the sack we tried last week. It's available in 2 different sizes. I should have sized up. The idea behind this is that you get inside this and the turtle shell is on your back and you're supposed to be able to somehow cocoon and fit your whole body, kind of like in the fetal position, like a newborn. You're supposed to be able to put your whole body in here and just relax in that. You can just roll on your back like an armadillo and not get that back pain. You know, after you turn 30, you lay on something wrong, you're gonna have back pain. You're not going to be able to get up. This is gonna hurt for 3 days. You can wear it on your chest to give yourself a hug. Honestly, what I think this is, I think it's just an overstock of Halloween costumes. How can we sell these year round? It's not an anxiety reefer. It's a 2 for me. For $10, you can get this stick. It's a pretty big stick, ladies. This is supposed to relieve your stress, tension, anxiety that may be building up in your body. So I guess you just kind of praise the Lord. It comes with hieroglyphics. Whoa, you put your leg here and do one of these. And then you can do one of the, whoa, that's not gonna work. That's pretty nice. Oh, this bathroom is a safety hazard. Tripped on a bag. If I fall in here, I'm suing myself and gonna get workers' comp. You can sit on this, it says, right? How do you sit on that? Okay. And then you just do that. For the back side here, you put this, what? Up the butt? That can't be right. Like this, and you rock it back and forth. It has 13 knobs to reach all of your trigger points. These are for the neck. That feels good. That's kind of rough though. Y'all know I go to that happy ending massage place. I mean, I don't partake in the end part. I just want the front part. This isn't coming out how I want it to come out. I just go there because it's a cheap massage. That's it. Those ladies are aggressive. I see this lady named Helen. I mean, her name's probably not Helen. She's got to be 70 years old and she's got man hands. Feels like a 300-pound muscle man massaging my back. She's gonna break my bones. It feels bad, but good at the same time. It also comes with a self-portrait, the brachiodialis. This thing is actually pretty nice. It's a dupe to the Theracane. Theracane or Theraflu? Theracane. Okay, I've never tried the Theracane because it's $40. This has great reviews. The only negative is people said it made them feel sick from the actual massage where you're putting too much pressure and releasing, what's that called? Like lactic acid or something? When you get a really deep tissue massage, like Helen really getting in there with those man hands, and the next day you kind of feel like you got hit by a school bus because you're releasing all of those toxins, acids. I think it's lactic acid. It has to drain through your lymphatic system. Kind of like, is it kind of like that? When I get tattoo removal all over my body, I'm almost done. But I get really sick after the tattoo removal. And I'm assuming it's because all of that ink has to run out through my lymphatic system. So my body is confused. What are you doing? And then I'm just kind of sick for 3 days. I think it's kind of like that. If you apply too much pressure, English is hard, too much pressure and release all that tension, which will release all the built up sciencey things, you're gonna feel a little unwell. So just be careful. Drink water. The answer is drinking water. I'm convinced in this lifetime that water is the answer to most of my problems. This tool is nice. I'm gonna give it a solid 9. Not a 10 because I feel like it's going to break. When I used my gluteus maximus on the tool, it was getting a little wobbly on me, but it seems pretty sturdy. Teemu had a ton of stickers. These are related but not related. I cannot live, laugh, love in these conditions. Take daily because even baddies get the saddies. This is a suction cup pressure point device. This would be good if you had a pinched nerve. Oh, we gotta wet that a little bit. Now it's too wet. Am I doing it right? Mirror stuck on my Theracane. The idea behind this is it's supposed to suction to the wall and you can put your back or rub your body against it, whatever's bothering you. The suction cup on this just isn't working. It needs one of those clear ones like for bird feeders. And I'm sure it's nothing I'm doing. I tried it wet and dry, ladies, and it's just not doing it. The functionality for this is a 0, but if it worked, that would actually feel really nice. We could just do the redneck way and duct tape it. We have a grounding mat. This is supposed to be similar to grounding on the earth. You know how you take your shoes off and you're earthing to balance your body. So this creates an electrical connection between your body and the earth. How does that do that if it's not on the earth? Simulating the effect of walking barefoot directly on the ground. Okay, grounding on the earth can be viewed as a little hippy dippy, but for me, in my personal experience, it really does make you feel better. This doesn't happen often, and it usually happens when there's a lot of things going on, and they don't have to be bad things. It's just overwhelming. There's too many things going on. I'll feel like I'm disconnected from my body. I'm doing a task or something on autopilot, and it feels like I'm watching myself do that task, if that makes sense. Almost like I'm viewing myself. Would that be a third person? You're there, but you're not there. Anytime I'm feeling disconnected, I just go outside, kick my shoes off, put the dogs on the grass. Oh, you just stepped in dog poop? Don't worry about it, we're grounding. I do think as humans, we're just complicated plants. The answer to most of our problems is going outside and getting a little fresh air, a little bit of sunshine, vitamin D, ladies, and drinking water. Just drink some water. The mat looks like this, and it feels just like a mouse pad. In fact, a lot of people said they actually use these at their computer. When their wrist touches the mat, they get the grounding effects. You can also use it under your desk so your feet sit on the grounding mat. Make sure you use a grounding approved connecting cord. What is that? The little snap snaps on here, and this thing goes in the bottom of the outlet. I didn't even know you could do that. And it came with this test pin. It lights up when it touches the mat. So I guess that means it works. Well, since I'm not an electrician and have very little common sense, I have no idea what this means. They should just make wardrobes out of this. Oh, hang on, don't trip over my conductivity cord. I'm grounding. I don't know where I got this from, but I have looked at these before. I'm pretty sure when I was researching this, it was this huge mat that goes on the bottom of your bed so your feet will always touch the grounding mat. And the cord you would drag out your window and shove a rod to the earth, to the ground, to the dirt. So you were literally using the earth instead of your plug. That's what I guess I thought this was going to be. I don't know. You cannot feel anything from this mat. It doesn't make a noise, and it actually says on there it doesn't even use electricity. According to this research by Teemu International, it has some pretty strong claims. Improved sleep, snoring relief, regulation of hormone levels, enhanced blood circulation, reduction in stress, anxiety, irritability, IBS. It doesn't say that. Decreased sensitivity to EMFs, anti-aging, boosting your immune function. Why was that hard? And accelerated recovery from athletic activities. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about that real quick. We'll get back to that in a minute. But remember when we got the gallon of pickle juice? Here's a little update on that. I took the pickle juice for a straight month. Shots of pickle juice after every workout, and I have seen no difference. But I do want to stress that a lot of people that I go to the gym with take the pickleback shots. Not pickleback shots. Those are, isn't that vodka, pickle juice, and something else, and you eat a pickle? I don't know about it. I only drink water and root beer. They drink the pickle shot, so it must be doing something, or it could be the placebo effect. English is really hard today. It's my second language. No, it's not. I saw nothing from the pickle juice. No relief of cramping, no relief of muscle soreness. Yeah, nothing. I probably would have got more benefits of lighting $30 on fire, because at least I would have got to see it sparkle just for a minute. I was thinking about that because this apparently helps you recover from being athletic activities. Bowling is a sport. I'll have to try this for 30 days. I'll just put it at the end of my bed so my feet will touch it, and we'll see about it. If it works, that's a great idea. That's really gonna help with the seasonal depression. Also, what would help with seasonal depression is just moving to the beach, just getting a beach house. I'm not a mathematician or anything, but if I make 2 billion YouTube videos, I'll be able to do that. So stick with me. For $6, you get these paraffin wax gloves. It has hard wax in here. Oh, and they're oily. Made with anise oil, beeswax, and jojoba oil, jojoba oil, grapeseed oil, and lavender. Soak paraffin in hot water for 3 to 5 minutes. That will melt the paraffin, and then we put it on our hands. So we'll do that in a second. This is a horn comb. This is $6, and it is apparently a real cow horn. Horns are an extension of the cow's sinus cavity, assisting them in smelling, identifying, and digesting food. Oh my. I did not know that. I thought it was just a fight for ladies. I thought it was a fighting tool. Fun fact, I learned that people also duplicate or try to create fake cow horns. It says that real cow horns do not burn easily, and it looks like this one does. See, that only took a second, but I don't know. Then it says it turns into ash, and that one did. I don't know. Apparently that's the test to see if your cow horn is real or not. You just light it on fire. Oh, it's gone. Well, I guess it's real. Now what? Now you don't have a cow horn. This is a scalp massager. That is probably the best scalp massager I've ever tried. And it said you can use it on your body for dry raking, dry brushing, something like that. Oh, I like that. My hair is super fine, and if I brush it just a little bit with a plastic comb, even a wet brush, it goes like this. Albert Einstein, and I have to get a dryer sheet and do all that. Apparently, the cow horn does not do that. You can brush your hair all night long, and no static electricity will form, because it helps balance the hair's electrical charge. It also notes they're used in most movie studios. The paraffin gloves weren't melting with the sink water, so I put the water in the microwave. Pretend this is a cloth rag. Cut here and slip the hand in. Oh, okay, well, should have thought about that. This is not a good idea. All right, any laundry wizards, let me know how to get wax out of your clothes. What is all over me? We're just gonna do one. I didn't think about opening them both and then putting my hands in them. Also, you can't put your hand up like this because all the wax is gonna pour out, which should be obvious. Then after a few minutes, you slip the hand out. Feels greasy. That's actually pretty cool. $6 though seems a little expensive, especially Teemu. Teemu to me should be like the Dollar Tree. Quit raising your prices. Quit. Enough. Don't start off being a cheap place, and then once you get us all in, you're gonna flip the script. Oh, now it's $1.25, but guess what? We're gonna have $5, $10, $15, $20 items, but we're still gonna go because we're used to the dollar item. It's the Dollar Tree, not the $1.25 tree. D25 tree. Same thing with Teemu. This is not Amazon, this is Teemu. This should be $1. $2. So for that, I'd give it a 5. Any Paula Deen fans out there? For $7, you can get this butter squishy. It's one of those stress relieving fidget toys that decompresses and then it goes back to being a butter stick. Like I've mentioned before, I'm not a fidget toy person. This doesn't do it for me. I'm a crier. But if you like squishies, what are those? Squishmallows. I've got 300 squishmallows. I met someone at Kroger the other day who collects squishmallows. I could hear digging through the bin, and out of the corner of my eye, I could see somebody going like this, like a raccoon digging in trash. So my head did a 360 like an owl to ask her if she needed help. I thought she dropped her purse or something in the 30-foot drum of squishmallows. That is when I got a 30-minute lesson on the rarity of Halloween squishmallows this year. I love that though. You're an adult with a safe hobby. I collect miniatures. I also stare at things and put them on a shelf that serve no purpose. Should have gave this to her because she looked stressed. Ma'am, your baby is crying in the cart right there. Just let me rock it back and forth for you while you look for that candy corn squishmallow, the bear with Oz, the plush. Oh, it's not plush, it's a squishmallow. Anyway, if you're a hand fidget person, this is actually pretty nice. It is a little sticky. You might get some cat hair stuck to that, but it's neat. It's a solid 5. This is a parent-child sand painting happy kit. Okay. The cool thing, is this cool? I don't know, but I actually got this in one day. You know when you order on Teemu, your items have to sail across 7 seas. So it takes about 2 to 3 weeks to get your items. But some of these items came the next day and came from the Amazon truck in Amazon packaging. This was one of those items. It's $20 on Teemu, but on Amazon it's $30, but it's literally the same thing. I don't know about it. Comes with a little dustpan, a bag of sand, and the table that is a USB. It needs the USB box. Let's go get that. So the box lights up. You pour sand in it. I feel OCD flare up coming on. You're supposed to draw pictures with the sand. It's kind of like one of those Zen desk things, the stress relief. So we're gonna draw Henry. That's my squirrel. Okay, that's too much sand. Hang on, how do we do this? That's better. Okay, this is Henry. And his favorite tree. Those are crows. What do you think? And then you can do this and do another picture. This is a jellyfoot soap, and these are pedicure baths. They're individual. This is supposed to turn into this jelly substance. Oh, it smells good. Oh, it's like grits. Honey, just come put your toes in these grits. How does that do that? You know what it feels like? A diaper. A diaper full of pee and it explodes. The stuff inside, the little gel. Oh, I only use cloth diapers. This goes in the boot and you put your toes in it. I'm just gonna use my hands and soak them right here. I don't need anybody snapping photos of my feet and selling them. Let me do it first. This texture is just okay. It's not for me. If I'm gonna soak my feet, I'm just gonna soak them in water. Just regular water. We don't need to keep trying to make things fancier than they should be. I'm not a plumber or anything, but I think this will clog your drain. It does make your hands feel soft, but we also did the paraffin, so could it be the paraffin? But I think these boots are cool. You can really spread your legs while you're doing a foot bath. That wraps up our weird stress relief, anxiety relief, mania relief items from Teemu. Part 2. My favorite one this week, is it the Theracane dupe? Anyway, I appreciate you guys being here and joining me every single week for whatever these are in my bathroom. And thank you guys so much for all the kind words on my health update. Way to ruin it. On my health update from last week. I actually have an appointment tomorrow and I'll keep you updated with small updates as things go on. I'll know more tomorrow, so I'll let you know next Sunday. But so far, in this moment right now, I feel great. A little hungry, but I feel good. Oh yeah, also check out my food channel. Don't forget to be kind. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, drink water, get some vitamin D, be safe, drive slow, and I will see you next time for something cool. Something cool. Like a turtle when it gets scared. I'm on the floor a lot. The lubrical, that will make you feel alive. I can see why. I haven't really gotten to puzzles yet, but I'm thinking about it. And it's the thought that counts. It's not hard like the Theracane. You ever hugged a pine wood before? Nothing's more depressing than having to just hug yourself. Global warming, this chair, anus. And I spend hours drawing, painting, sketching aliens. It looked like a little baby tooth. Art is supposed to be relaxing.